Okay, so here we are at the Crescent City Harbor. Behind me is Whaler Island, which is not an island at all. There's a peninsula now. So they must have built a peninsula to connect this island to the mainland some years ago. Being named Whaler Island, I suspect it's because there was whaling operations going on here. There's our Crescent City lighthouse way out there. And right behind that little shed there with the red roof, that's Coast Guard Station, Crescent City. So let's walk up on the island, take a look. You hear our sea lions? And if you listen close, you can hear our foghorn. It's a Saturday morning in the first day of August here. All these trucks, you'll notice, all have boat trailers. See if we can climb this without slipping and tripping and stumbling down the hill head over tea kettle. Yeah, whaling was big business up and down the Pacific coast. All through most of the 1800s and early 1900s. It's a gray, overcast morning here in Crescent City. Got a seat here we can have a sit. Okay, let's see what there is to see up the hill. Here are those sea lions. Not too many of them this time of year, but in the spring, the smelt are running along the Pacific coast, and they fill our harbor. And boy, sea lions come from everywhere, and they gorge themselves on the smelt, and they lay in the sun, fat and happy. I was mentioning earlier about what a gray day it is. That's our favorite color, gray. The gray sea, the gray skies, the rain, the fog. The rain's here a lot. I mean, a lot. Not in July though, in August. It's our dry season. That foghorn runs 24/7. I don't understand why. See some fellows out there fishing. It's Saturday, they're off work. Around here, I wonder if they're looking for salmon or rock cod or something like that. In the harbor, there's a fish market. And I wonder if they take their catch in there and sell it to that guy. Make a little extra money. So here's the peak of this island. I don't understand why this fog horn runs 24/7. We've toured many, many lighthouses, and each lighthouse usually has a fog signal. And we were told the only time they fire it up was when the fog gets so low that the ships couldn't see the light. So it's only a every so often kind of thing, but not here. So I don't know what the difference is here, because we have bright, clear, sunny days too, especially here in the summer. But I don't know, maybe it's solar, electronic. Doesn't cost much to operate. It's too big a hassle to figure out how to get it to start and stop. This hill's getting kind of steep now. A little old to be doing this. I only do this once. So there's our harbor. You know, most little harbors that have a fishing fleet like we do, we have over 200 ships which are berthed here that are commercial fishing craft. Most harbors that has a fleet like that, doesn't necessarily have to be 200, but they got I call it a seafood house, a company that buys their catch, usually one or two. Crescent City, we have 6. There's 6 seafood houses. Pacific Seafood, I believe, is the biggest one, because our fleet of 200 boats brings in so much seafood that it takes six seafood companies to process it all. And I understand as the climate's changing, they're seeing squid, which you'll see on a restaurant menu as calamari. It used to not be seen any farther north in Monterey in Central California. Well, little by little, it's been creeping farther and farther north. I guess the waters are warming. So anyway, our harbor is looking into building some stuff to accept squid catches. I didn't know that you had to build something extra. I thought the guys just dumped all their catch into a big plastic crate packed with ice. That's all there is to it. But I guess not. There must be more to it than that. There's our Crescent City lighthouse way out there. Looks like we're still not all the way to the top. I don't know what this thing is right here, but there those red roof buildings, that's Coast Guard Station, Crescent City. They have a cutter that they dock. Well, you see where the black fence is. Right along there is their dock. Well, there's a trail. I'm not sure I want to walk in there. I don't know if there's anything living back in there. And there's the coastal mountain range. I can't tell you which is which. Now that beach you see over there by where those cars are, that's US 101, and the beach is called South Beach because it's south of Crescent City. So Redwood National Park owns pretty much all of this. Here comes a guy. He probably started about 3 o'clock this morning. He's coming in for the day. He's had a belly full. A lot of these commercial guys, you'll see them, they'll come back into port about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then that's usually when they start, about 3 a.m. Well, 3 a.m. is when they get to the dock and they start loading their boats and checking their gear and doing all they got to do. It's a hard life being a fisherman. You know, going down's harder than going up. I'd like to go up that trail if I can figure out how to get over there without killing myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. Looks like been a lot of feet hiking this. That's good. So there's the trail I was just looking at. It's probably just a matter of brushing your legs through the bushes. I don't think there'll be any snakes dumb enough to be on this island. Is that trash? God damn it. People are so thoughtless. See if I can pick that up. Take it with me. People are pigs. I tell you. I want to make sure they didn't squat and do their business. Looks like another trail. Well, that's about as far as I'm going to go. There's the peak. Oh, it is beautiful. Now I guess that's the horn right there floating. See that? I think. I don't know. Been some bad shipwrecks along here. That's for sure. Well, there's a pretty tree, some kind of conifer. Well, I'm going to put this camera away and hike down and try to get down there without falling head over tea kettle and splitting my head open. So here's the lazy louse-about California sea lions that are resident here at the Crescent City Harbor. Whoa, they sure are noisy. So there's a couple floating docks over there too. Now this peninsula of land where that lady and that little kid there is walking, in the springtime when the smelt's running, they come into this harbor, that thing will be all full, just like these docks are. If you notice, you can't really see the surface of the dock. Those fat asses are so heavy, they've sank it down to where it's submerged, the deck top is submerged. All this barking and noise you're hearing, I'm guessing they're just bickering amongst themselves. They're, move over, you're on my fin. Get your big butt out of my face. You got the stinkiest fish breath? Move over. I'm guessing. Now we got another rock in the middle of the island. I don't know what that is or was. There's a Coast Guard station we were looking at earlier, and there's our Whale Island. Boy, these guys sure are noisy. Oh, something else. So when those guys, sea lions, they pile up on that peninsula, you can park your car right up to the end of it there and stand there and look at them and get pretty close. And one time we accidentally come up there and we got downwind from them. Woo! Man, are they a stinky bunch. I guess being a marine mammal and you're swimming around the ocean, you just pretty much you go whenever you gotta, and you don't pay it no never mind because you're in the water and the water cleans you off. But when they're sunning themselves up on the shore, I guess they don't change their habits any, and man, is it stinky. First time I ever smelled it down in Monterey County, I thought one of them had died. It could happen too that you get a big crowd of them like that and you get a baby in there amongst all of them, and some of them will roll on top. But anyway, it turned out that wasn't what it was. It was just excrement. So they sure are funny looking critters, and they're fun to watch, and we like to hear them bark, but they are stinky.